Hi, welcome back review. The royal witch Miranda gives birth to identical twin daughters on Halloween night in the magical realm of Coventry. The sisters are known as Apollo and Artemis, respectively, after the Olympian twins, who are the gods of the sun and moon. In keeping with their namesakes, Apollo wears an amulet in the form of the sun, and Artemis wears an amulet in the form of the moon. Warlock in their father Aaron Duber transfers all of his magical abilities to shield his children from the darkness and evil force, but is killed in the process. A magical couple and the Warburtons' friends, Karsh and Ileana, take on the responsibility of guarding the twins while escaping to Earth, a non-magical dimension. While Artemis is adopted by a single mother and given the name Alexandra Alex Nicole Fielding, Apollo is taken in by a wealthy couple who give her the name Camryn Elizabeth Barnes. Alex develops into a night owl as an adult, staying up until the moon sets to write about the adventures of magical twin sisters while being unaware that the events she describes are real. Then, her mother dies a few months before her 21st birthday, and she moves into a small apartment with her close friend Lucinda. Camryn, meanwhile, is an enthusiastic artist and an early riser who gets up at the crack of dawn to draw realistic pictures. Unbeknownst to her, the pictures she draws are of Miranda and her native Coventry. She is spoiled and outgoing, in contrast to her quiet and withdrawn sister, but they both possess kindness and intelligence. Camryn and her best friend Beth decide to go shopping on the twins' 21st birthday, while Alex tries to find employment. The sisters meet for the first time since they were infants after Karsh and Ileana trick Alex into going into the store where Camryn is trying on clothes. Camryn is thrilled to see Alex, but Alex rushes to leave the shop. Camryn grabs her hand, which gives her an energizing rush. They learn that they have a sisterly bond as their magic is released, and they make an effort to understand one another. Alex discovers that her stories about Coventry are accurate when Karsh and Ileana reveal themselves to the twins and tell them about their magical past. The sisters are the only ones who can defeat the darkness and bring Coventry back, according to an ancient prophecy. Alex declines to participate in the prophecy's fulfillment because she has the gift of knowledge and all of her stories involve death. By assuring Alex that they are unstoppable together, Camryn is able to persuade her to stay, and the two bond while practicing their magical abilities. Miranda, who married Thantos after Aaron's passing, learns that her daughters are still alive in the interim. The sisters are able to transport themselves to Coventry when the darkness shows up at Alex's apartment, and Camryn is overcome by the experience. She chooses not to continue on in their destiny in spite of her sister's pleadings. She departs to take part in her birthday costume party on Earth. Alex meets Miranda again and meets Thantos, who warns her that Camryn is helpless against the darkness if she is alone. Alex is determined to aid Coventry without her sister. Camryn learns at her party that she once drew a face in the darkness and that Thantos is to blame for the darkness. After Karsh and Ileana give their lives to aid her, Camryn flees to Coventry. Thantos shows up as she is telling Alex and Miranda about their uncle's crimes, and he confesses to having killed his brother Aaron to get rich and powerful. Thantos then drags Miranda along as he rampages through the castle. The twins use their combined powers of light and love to defeat him and revive Coventry while also bringing back their mother Miranda, Karsh, and Ileana. The plot can be somewhat predictable, very cliché and lacks character development, but all in all is a delightful and enchanting movie that successfully combines elements of fantasy, adventure, and family.